But wait, there's more.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got one more to go.
The coalition against Dong Zhuo collapsed. Although they gathered because of a shared objective, their individual aims began to take precedence. Some wished to dominate others, and some to defend their domains. Others struggled to simply keep their bearings amid the tumult. The actions of Zhang Jiao and Dong Zhuo had undoubtedly led to a great upheaval, and now, the long-enduring stability under the Han Dynasty was about to fracture into thousands of pieces. Chapter 3. Rival warlords clash over territory. Cao Cao shelters the Emperor.
Oh, my esteemed guests! It has been ages since you last graced us with your presence. I'd heard there was a dreadfully large battle over at the capital, and assumed you hadn't made it out alive.
Is that any way to speak to a guest?
Oh, heavens me, do excuse my manners. I'm of course always happy to see you return here in one piece. The long journey must have exhausted you, so please, rest for the day. And if there's anything you need, please feel free to ask. Ah, is that so? Then I'll be on my way. Get some rest and enjoy your stay.
This is a world of greatness and strife. Heroes once bound by friendship are set against each other by fate. You must find your own ambition. Discover a way through the chaos. The choice is yours and yours alone. Only your will can guide you.
Well...
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
Wait. Those clothes. Those eyes. Huh. Is that your name? Ah, good. Then what Master Shui Jing has told me is true. I am Pang Tong, apprentice to Master Shui Jing. Master has suddenly left the retreat in my care. I was just in the middle of agonizing over what to do while he is away. Clearly he wasn't concerned, as he told me to run the place the way I see fit. But he also mentioned that you were a special guest, to be treated with our utmost hospitality. You're quite direct, I see. Right, well, I'll do whatever I can for you. But look at you. You are exactly as I was told you would be. Right down to that air of mystery about you. You are an intriguing man. Well, at any rate, until Master returns, I am the proprietor of this establishment. Allow me to be of service. Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Take this!
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
With all my might. Let's end this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I hope things will become a little bit better for everyone.
Things are better since Lord Liu Bei came here, but who knows how long.
I just saw a man who shined.
So many people are after this land. I heard that every once in a while, someone finds valuable treasure among the ruins of the capital.
I forgot I was supposed to read the letters.
Is there something on your mind, Ziluan? I haven't seen you since the incident with Dongzhuo. I'm glad you're doing well. Have you found the hero, then? Someone who can bring us all peace. I see. Among the likes of Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Liu Bei, is there anyone worthy of being called a true hero? In time, they are certain to clash with one another. When that happens, with whom will you side? Your decision will set the course of our future. And those who take the wrong path, just as Zhang Zhao and Dongzhuo did, must be eliminated. So, choose wisely. The next time we meet, I want you to show me the choice you've made.
There's not a soul alive that hasn't heard of the rapid advance of Cao Cao's forces.
I admire them.
Technically, the game lets you name him because he starts out without knowing his name, and then eventually Cao Cao calls him Zuluan, and then everybody in the game starts calling him that, and then you find out that that is actually his name. Right. I need to do this one.
Stop right there. We don't let just anyone through to see Lord Cao Cao, you know? Hey, I remember you from Luoyang. Well, it sure has been a while. So, I had a bit of a falling out with Lord Xiang Mao. And when I didn't have a place to go, Xiahou Dun was kind enough to bring me here. Now, I'm even guarding our lord. A pretty big step up, wouldn't you say?
Dian Wei, let him through already. He's Cao Cao's guest.
Oh, is that right? Well, if our lord called for you, then I ought not get in your way. Now, come on in.
It's been a while. Thank you for heeding my request. Let me get right to the matter at hand. I'd like your help in fighting the Yellow Turbans once more.
You seem quite confident, but beware. This opponent won't be so easily dealt with.
Shut up, Chen Gong.
They have survived this long without their leader through constant pillaging.
They have a huge number of men in Qing province, and are now poised to launch a raid on Yin. As governor, my job is to eliminate any and all threats to this land.
As it happens, our lord was appointed to the post because the former governor, Liu Dai, was murdered by these yellow turbans from Qing. It has benefited us to have this territory as a base, but we cannot govern properly while such a threat lingers.
Right. And if those rebels were to launch a full-on invasion, the whole province would be devastated. We have heard reports that they don't even bring their own supplies. They rely almost entirely on looting.
So, they abandoned their fields because of war and poverty, and became marauders themselves. Perhaps their situation is an embodiment of the chaos of these times.
Do not think of them as mere rabble. They're an enemy willing to do anything. Treat them as such. They're unlike the Yellow Turbans we fought before. So keep your guard up.
Keep touching my microphone by accident.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to let us live our lives in peace.
Huh?
So many people are after this land. What'll become of our lives here?
I heard there's another big conflict over...
Shall we begin? Mm-hmm. Nevertheless,
the two critical locations, the high ground or the forest. If I learned anything from Obi-Wan, clearly I need to go for the high ground.
Okay.
now let's put this into action.
That doesn't have much, so I don't need to use it.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The Yellow Turbans are an elite force, born of chaos, tempered by battle. Do not underestimate them, remnants though they may be.
New governor of the Yen province. We'll deal with him as we did. The enemy officer has been defeated. Stand shoulder to shoulder. Overwhelm the foe with numbers. United we shall prevail.
Battles are not decided by numbers alone. Our wisdom and courage make each of us worth 10 of theirs.
Heavens, give us strength. Send us warriors who know not death.
Now this is a predicament. Soldiers immune to spear and blade.
Aren't you supposed to be on our side? Why are you picking a fight
The enemy
with us?
officer has been defeated.
Well, let's go. I think they're talking to you.
They broke the spell that Zhang Zhao gave us. But how?
This territory is ours.
Whether you rely on numbers or magic, you are no match for us. Surrender quietly.
Let's go. If an ally of Zhang Zhao is here, then perhaps we can trust them.
We'll have more options if we control the high ground. We could drop rocks on them, for example.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sacred Purple Towers.
An even match. The
enemy officer
Push harder.
has been defeated.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. Here's the resistance is futile.
Thank you.
Ready, men? Then start the bombardment! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Rocks! They're throwing rocks at us!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The rocks are coming from over there. Come, men!
The enemy officer has been defeated. This is it. Remember, an opening. Let's go.
Wrong way. Also, hey, Ravenous.
So you've come along too, then. The help's much appreciated.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
I expected the enemy officers to be more skillful.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is the perfect vantage point. Now, let your arrows rain down upon their heads!
Arrows! The sky is black with them!
Let's go.
You've seized the strategic points and now control the terrain. Do not falter. Hit them with all your might.
Counting on you.
Sacred purpose. Fight to survive! We steal to survive! Not simply lay down and die! March!
Let's go. Follow me, everyone. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're at their mercy. Come then!
The enemy officer
back that
has been
position.
defeated.
We march at once!
This'll do.
We provide backup.
The enemy officer
To
has
join
been
our
defeated.
allies! Begin the advance!
An opening. Sacred Bird protect us.
You're finished.
I've been waiting for this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Charge! Fight! If we do not win here, there will be no tomorrow! Start the advance! I can't believe this! Together,
The enemy officer
advance.
has
Now,
been defeated.
follow your leader. Begin the advance. Time to go in the offensive. Get ready, everyone!
Goodbye, 300 enemies.
And they fight without a modicum of fear.
They all died.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't give up. We can still fight! Stand together, men, and we can prevail!
Still have fight left in them. We can't let them regroup.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're warriors, aren't you?
This territory
Put us out of our
is
miseries.
ours.
Let's go.
In surrender, you will not be treated unjustly.
Well, if you put it like that.
true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Quaking in their boots!
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. I've been waiting for this. Is that it? This territory is ours.
Opening in the enemy's defenses. Please hurry and exploit it. It's not just their numbers that make them strong.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We fight until our last breath. Come, let us rejoin our brethren.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Most armies crumble once their leader is slain.
Let's go.
But a leaderless army can prove surprisingly resilient.
Everyone will starve. Our children, our parents, everyone. That is why we fight and plunder.
The
So we
enemy
can
officer
live.
has been defeated.
It is a terrible thing. Man is forced to live.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's just, we're starving out here. Please. Is that enough?
Come over to my side. Pledge yourselves to me, Cao Cao.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
has been defeated.
Amazing!
The enemy officer has
Not
been
without
defeated.
Rough. Sacred Flame, protect us!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Prepare for pain! See honor!
This'll do.
Give our all.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Even if we fall, our children and brethren will take up our weapons. It will not end as long as chaos grips the world.
What will you do with us, Cao Cao?
Do not be hasty for answers. Before I decide your fate, I ask you this. Why, and for what cause, did you take up arms?
Isn't that obvious? To survive. Not a single man is here simply for the love of the fight. But fighting and stealing in order to survive, that is all we have left.
How selfish. Do you not think of those you steal from?
What are you saying? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was you government officials who stole from us in the first place.
In times of strife like these, one cannot survive without taking from others. I suppose you have realized that as well. I have one more question for you, Yellow Turbans. Do you want to live?
What if we do? Are you planning to pardon us?
No. But we shan't kill you either. We have use for you in the new society we are trying to build.
A new society?
One in which we create, protect, and share, rather than live in this endless cycle of stealing. If you would like to see such a society, then join us. We will give you all something to live for. You have my word, as the one who defeated your leader, Zhang Jiao.
This is Puyang.
It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe 1 million people have just arrived. They have taken in the Yellow Turbans and reshaped them into the Qing militia. They remain a fighting force, but in peacetime, they mostly train and help in the fields. It's simple in theory, but they are dealing with huge numbers of people. In practice, it must take a lot of work.
Repairing buildings, distributing land ownership, enforcing the law. To develop so much in such a short time.
Yes, it is quite astonishing. The fact that he managed to bring those wild bandits under his control, instead of executing them. It gives me hope that we will succeed in restoring order to this era of incessant chaos.
Yes. There are none who deserve our support more than Lord Cao Cao. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. But there was nothing I could do alone. Of course, I also spoke with Lord Wan Yun. But I lacked allies, and could not spur him into action.
Interesting. How talkative he is all of a sudden.
I think perhaps Lord Shunyo has had too much to drink.
Ah, so that's what's loosened his lips. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing. This is a chance for those serving Lord Cao Cao to get to know each other. Besides, it can be fun to watch such a taciturn man loosen up for once.
Only you could look so kindly on a drunken Lord Shunyo.
And that was when, despite all my efforts, we were captured by Dongzhou's troops. I have never felt such shame. For a moment there, I was ready to die. Luckily, a house guest of Wan Yun's came to my rescue. In fact, this man here looks just like... Huh. At once I feel sober. I never thought I would meet my savior like this.
Does this mean that you were the one who saved Lord Shunyo in Luoyang? Well, what an honor it is to meet you. I am Shunyu, a relative of Lord Shunyo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Guoja. I only just met these two at the governor's castle. If you're here in Puyang, does that mean you've entered Lord Cao Cao's service? Oh, my apologies. I assumed that you were like us.
We are all drawn to Puyang because of Lord Cao Cao's reputation.
I hope we get the chance to fight side by side.
Do not take training lightly. It's idiots like you that end up dragging down their units, and by extension, the entire army. Do you think you can get through this with that lackadaisical attitude? Let me tell you, I'll have you court-martialed unless you shape up.
What? Surely that's going too far. I was only taking a moment's rest. Please, could you make Lord Eugene see sense? If we keep training this hard, it wouldn't surprise me if someone died.
You are the one that Lord Cao Cao summoned, aren't you? Well, if you have something to say, then say it. I'll be the judge of that. Unless these men are willing to go to their limits, they won't be fit to serve as our allies. Lord Cao Cao has entrusted me with taking these men from Qin and turning them into proper soldiers. They have been in many battles, and yet have never had any real training. They have no understanding of strategy, procedure, or the underlying principles of war. That can only end in disaster. I suggest you also take care to train with sufficient diligence. That is, unless you wish to die a nobody.
This guy doesn't know who the fuck he's talking to.
Good to see you, Zintluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. You've been fighting all over the place, I'm sure. You must be exhausted, too. The Yellow Turban Rebellion was the needle that popped the boil. All of that pus is just oozing out across the land. Zhang Zhao wanted to change the world, and he may have succeeded in a way. Well then, let's get back to work now, shall we? What else are we going to do? You haven't already forgotten why I came with you, have you? Today, we're going to dig deep into your past, Zuluan. The place where I first met you, Zuluan. I think we may be able to find some clues there.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun's.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
There's not a soul alive that hasn't heard of the rapid advance of Cao Cao's forces. I admire them.
Going back early today, sir? The staff and the regulars will be disappointed, you know.
Sorry. I only came to pick up something I forgot. But I will be sure to come by soon. Oh. Would you mind keeping my coming here a secret from the others? If you would agree to staying silent, I will share a favorite of mine in return. You mean you won't report my actions? Okay, that's good. I've been rather indulgent recently, so I'd planned to stay away today. But I've changed my mind. This chance meeting is not one I can let go. So how about it? Shall we head out now? I might be able to find a new kind of fun with you. Quite the formal one, are you? Well then, let's head out on our first round together. There are too many people here. Let us go elsewhere. I'll go on ahead. If you wish to try a new experience, then follow me. Oh? Great.
Which one, though? Hey! Can't say I expected to run into you here. Me? I'm in the middle of picking up something for my lord. By the way, your exploits in that battle in Yin Province were remarkable. Lord Cao Cao thinks extremely highly of you. I must admit, I'm envious. However, my lord can be hard to understand at times. Taking in the yellow turbans like that? I've said this before. But I'm the same as those yellow turbans. Lord Cao Cao ignored my past, took me in, and gave me his trust. Giving a roughneck like me something to be proud of in life besides physical strength. I must repay that favor however I can, even through something as small as odd jobs. Right. And when it comes to shopping, I can carry a good 3 times what an average person can. Would you really help me out? You're pretty sharp after all. I'd appreciate you checking over these items and their prices. Let me know if they're reasonable or not. You help me out here, and I'll treat you to a bite in return. How about it? I owe you one. Good luck to have run into you here. Well, I'm not going to let my good fortune go to waste. Let's get to it.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to let us live our lives in peace. I just saw a man who shined like the sun!
I heard the capital's been practically Nothing's changed. The state of the realm.
Whoa. Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Take that! The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Take this.
Good.
Time to attack. Whoa. Time to attack.
Time to end this. I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough. Time to act.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer
has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Take this. Hunter Jack. I see. Take this. Hunter Jack. Whoa. All my might. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough.
What weapon now? I could always go back to the sword, cause yeah, I'll use actually, how much money do I have? That's like all my money.
to consider ourselves blessed.
You've gotten stronger, Zilwan. Strong enough to be out there as a guardian. But can you parry this? Sorry. I guess it was a little too early for that. But you really are getting better. Keep it up, and you'll get there soon enough.
Juha, why don't you take some time to train him in earnest? At this rate, you will only ever trail after Juha. Rote repetition will eventually spoil your natural talent.
Let me clarify what Bailuan is saying. He means that you're gifted, so you shouldn't give up.
You're impertinent. If you know he has talent, why aren't you training him more? He needs a serious teacher.
Well, Bailuan, if anyone is being impertinent, it would be you, because I am serious. Zilwan was born outside the village, and yet he's able to use the abilities that we are trained for from birth. His eyes have abilities that ours do not. And that's why I'm preparing by having him face a powerful opponent. Me. After all, practice is the key to success. Zilwan, if you can master the abilities your eyes possess, you'll be able to not only match me, but defeat me. Exciting, right?
You sound as if you're hoping to be defeated. That is not exactly something I wish to hear from my bodyguard. I expect diligent efforts from you, Juha. All for the sake of peace in this realm.
Look at you, acting more and more like a village chief. We won't let you down, Bailuan. Right, Zilwan?
As long as you understand. Juha, Zilwan, keep training. When I take my position as chief, you are the ones I will rely on.
Zilwan? You suddenly went still. Is something wrong? Judging by your state, I'd say you've had some sort of vision. I suppose we now know that this village is of some special significance to your past. And on top of that, the air here is filled with the scent of a very distinct herb. Could this be what Zhang Jiao used? Do you think that perhaps all of these things together brought some of your past back to you in the form of a vision? I've heard that smells in particular can trigger memories of past events. Do you remember the incense Zhang Jiao used to induce visions? I think what we are smelling here is the herb he used to make it. It's possible that you may have used this very same herb at some point in your past. Perhaps we could make some incense that has the exact same scent as what the Guardians of Peace used. Or we could... that's enough for today. We could come back from time to time to see if we can discover more of your past. Your experiences in battle, the people you meet along the way. These kinds of things may also yield some clues. Luan and Huh, the names of the legendary sacred birds. They are heralds, said to appear only when a great ruler emerges. Juhua, Bai Luan, and Ziluan. The three of you were given your names in the same place. You were raised together there. And you trained in the art of combat in that same place too. Even after losing all memory of such arts, they remain engraved within your body. You have been trained by a great teacher, Ziluan, one of the best. Be it medicine or war, it's slow going if you have to grope around in the darkness on your own. A good teacher can make all the difference. I learned all I know of medicine from my father. I suppose in that sense, I was blessed. My father was a famous doctor, known far and wide. Some even called him a saint. Imagine that. But he overworked himself to sustain that reputation. When he fell sick, for all his gifts, he was powerless to save himself. It is said that we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us, but I doubt I will ever climb that high. But now, here you are, Ziluan and Juhua, reunited. Words cannot express how much I envy you.
Nothing's changed. The state of the realm is as worrying as ever.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Is that it?
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Is that it?
See it all. All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's so gross, but it will
Things
max
have gotten
out.
so much better around here that you can...
They say Deng Shuo has disappeared.
They say Lord Cao Cao and
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to let us live our lives in
I hate
peace.
this guy. I don't want to talk to him.
Ah, good to see you. What do you make of Puyang? Oh, is that so? I would have thought you would soon get accustomed to the place.
It's 'cause you're here.
But no, I see. You have long been a wanderer, haven't you? I think I understand how you feel. Although it is a charming city, your stay will only be a short one. It must seem like a bit of a shame. Anyway, it seems that Lord Cao Cao has now grasped what underlies the current turmoil, following our confrontation with the Qing Yellow Turbans. He seems able to solve whatever problem he is faced with, progressing forward step by step. But no one else is able to walk that path ahead of him. All they can do is follow behind and try to keep up.
I make it abundantly clear that I do not like Chen Gong. It's like, of all the people I can tolerate, he's the one guy I do not tolerate at all. Yeah, before I do that, let me look around.
Did you hear about Lord Cao Cao's father?
No. Has something happened to him?
Upon being appointed governor of Yan, Lord Cao Cao invited his father to visit from Langya. On the way, he stopped to see Lord Tao Qian in Shu province. And while there, he was assassinated.
What? Then that means Lord Tao Qian had him killed?
Who knows? Some say it was Lord Tao Qian, but there are also rumors it was bandits.
Either way, it's saddening to hear. I'm sure Lord Cao Cao must be outraged.
We will destroy Tao Qian.
Ah, we're going to war to avenge your father? A worthy cause, to be sure.
A war of vengeance. Indeed. I doubt anyone would blame me for hunting down Tao Qian as revenge for him killing my father. But just defeating him will solve nothing. I intend to use this battle to further my greater goal.
Are you not angry? It seems as if you're using your father's death as a convenient excuse for an attack.
We must use every advantage available to us, even the deaths of our loved ones. We cannot allow anger or grief to get in the way of our progress. That is our conviction.
Conviction, you say? Very well. It is our role as strategists to lead the way.
I shall start then. If we are to mobilize, we should be wary of Yuan Shao and Ji. However, Yuan Shao may prefer that you rule Shu rather than Tao Qian, who has ties to Yuan Shu.
Yes, I believe Yuan Shao will stay his hand. He and Yuan Shu have long been bitter rivals. It would make strategic sense.
Lord Cao Cao, may I ask you something?
Speak.
If we win this battle, we will be in a strong position. A position strong enough to seek to conquer the entire realm. I take it you are prepared to do so?
I am. I do not know if this is the right path. Only history will tell. That is why I have gathered the wisest and bravest in the land. If we still lose, even with all of that, we will know that I was wrong.
Only you would think that way, Cao Cao.
Well, it feels great to have a clear objective.
I need all of you to be prepared. We are about to embark on the path of conquest.
What he says is right. And yet...
Lord Liu Bei, I am deeply grateful for your help. I need to thank you properly.
There is no need for that. Anyway, please tell me. What is this urgent matter?
I am hesitant to ask, but the fact is, I need you to lend me your strength again.
My strength?
Yes. Tao Qian, governor of Shu province, is in peril. Would you go to his aid?
Lord Tao Qian? Has something happened in Shu?
Were you aware that Cao Cao has become governor of Yan province?
Yes, I had heard.
Upon receiving his appointment, he invited his father, Lord Cao Song, to his province. On the way, Lord Cao Song stopped at Lord Tao Qian's residence, and there, he died under suspicious circumstances.
No.
Cao Cao, believing Lord Tao Qian was to blame, ordered his troops to ravage Shu. But Lord Tao Qian is a man of integrity. I cannot imagine him doing anything like that.
I too have often heard that he is a good man. On the other hand, Lord Cao Cao is also fair and just. I expect he would try to determine the culprit instead of blindly seeking vengeance. But it appears he has neglected to do so. Could it be that he has a goal besides vengeance?
It is possible. In which case, he is merely using his father's murder as a pretext for invasion. Could there be anything more horrifying than that? Even animals are not so cruel. Whatever the case may be, he cannot be allowed to do as he pleases. Lord Liu Bei, please, go to the aid of Lord Tao Qian. Save my friend and the people of Shu.
Lord Kongzhong.
I heard that every once in a while, someone fights.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
Li Bu.
What a pleasure meeting you here. You seem to be getting along so well with Lord Shunyo. I was hoping to get a chance to talk with you myself. I'm glad the feeling was mutual. I hope we may become more than just mere acquaintances. Let me tell you about what I've been doing. Just now, I was observing how things are among the people in town to ascertain what role the government should play here. Warfare alone is not enough to clear a path forward for our leader. That is why I spend my free time walking the streets like this. Your praise is most welcome, but I am merely carrying out my responsibilities in the service of our leader. By the way, may I ask you something personal? You have yet to pledge your allegiance to any specific lord. Might you consider putting your rare talents to use among our ranks under Lord Cao Cao's command? I understand it is not a simple decision, but you are a guardian of peace. To bring an end to these troubled times, I implore you to lend us your aid. It may be your intention to continue to drift across the land like a benevolent breeze, helping as many people as you can. But you must understand that allying with those walking opposing paths is no different than allying with none at all. It will accomplish nothing, and will instead further fan the flames of conflict. No one wishes for that. These are my thoughts on the matter. Our land should be governed by one capable leader. And that leader can be none other than Lord Cao Cao. It is he who will lead us on the path to peace. Do you not also wish for a swift end to the chaos that plagues the land? I would not presume to force an answer from you at this moment, but please do consider my proposal as you move forward. That is all I wish to discuss with you for now. But would you do me the honor of visiting me at my estate? I would like to foster a friendship between us, as men who share a similar fate.
Here we go!
Lord Goja, I heard you are leaving soon. I pray that you have a safe journey.
Thank you, Lord Xunyu. Likewise, I would ask that you protect Puyang and keep it safe. I'm quite sure you don't need me to tell you this, but it would be a disaster if Puyang were to fall while we are moving into Shu. No matter how well we do in Shu, it will be in vain if we end up cut off from our supplies.
Of course, I will not let you down. But as Lord Shunyo predicted, Yuan Shao appears set to stay on the sidelines. The other lords have no interest in starting a pointless war. If there is to be trouble, it will come when we least expect it. Like a tempest or earthquake.
Indeed, and there is little we can do about that. Whatever happens, it is vital that Puyang be held. I will make sure Lord Cao Cao knows that.
Ah, it seems you are heading out as well. May fortune be with you.
Remember that Lord Cao Cao's very future depends on this battle. I ask that you do everything in your power. Forgive me. The fact is, I had a few too many cups of wine last night.
They say wine is the greatest of all medicines, but please, Lord Goja, we can't have you out of action.
I'll try to cut back then, when in camp, at least.
Oh, well, look who it is. My apologies. It seems even I can become so lost in thought that I become blind to the world around me. This might seem a strange thing to ask, but would you say that you have purpose in life? Well, that is simply marvelous, but I think I'll forego inquiring further. Everyone, no matter who they are, lives for their own unique purpose, and that, of course, includes myself. My purpose in life is to use my abilities to their full potential on the battlefield. The great Sun Tzu of Qi once said that every battle is won before it's ever fought. But I find that way of thinking to be a bit boring. Snatching victory from the jaws of seemingly certain defeat is the strategist's one true joy. And to that point, this battle is going to be so... Oh, there I go again. Forget I ever said anything. I can think of far less accommodating problems than being bored by victory. I will remain in Puyang with Lord Shunyu and the others. I wish you all the best of luck in the coming battle.
There it is. That's why I hate that guy.
Let's begin.
He gives that energy, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, God, I hate that guy.
Yes.
Aye, aye.
Thank you.
Yes.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go.
Today we defeat Tao Chen. We take Shu. This is just the first step on our path to conquering the realm.
Take this!
Tao Chen and his forces are barricaded inside
The enemy officer
I suppose
has been defeated.
we had best encircle them. Shall we initiate
This
the
territory is ours.
Attacking with a huge force. Good. I'm in the mood for a fight.
I wield my spear in honor of Lord Liu Bei's righteousness. Come!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We must not underestimate Liu Bei's generals. Lord Yu Jin, can you and the Qin soldiers stop their advance?
It will be done. I shall not let you die. March forward.
Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So, they had soldiers in hiding, just as I thought.
This territory is ours.
Doubtless they have soldiers hiding in wait for us. I want you to be my eyes and ears. Scout ahead of our line. Search likely hiding spots. And flush out the would-be ambushers.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Let's go! You're with me. Ain't nothing to worry about. Count on me. Take this! Easy.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, more of them? I did not expect there to be so many.
The enemy officer
Numbers and the tide of battle are on our side. We can push forward from the south.
Good! Let's go! But carefully now. The foe has the advantage of the terrain.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's time for a proper fight!
They've gathered their strength and launched an attack. But I shall beat back the invaders.
This territory is ours.
Can't break through. We have no choice but to pull back and regroup.
This appears to be as far as we go.
And open up. Push things back to even ground. Still, got our guard down yet.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this. You're a capable sort, to say the least. Keep that up.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we all
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Is in our hands. This will stop the foe from launching a major attack.
And open. I've been waiting for this.
It's no good. Our attack has failed. Better to withdraw and regroup.
Lord Yu Jin played his hand perfectly. It appears that giving him command of the Qing troops was the correct call. The enemy will be probing for a new angle of attack. Push the
enemy
front line
officer
forward
has been
and
defeated.
close any gaps.
Roll up the boulders! Chase Cao Cao's forces away!
And open.
So it was a trap. No matter. Let's outflank them and strike at their commander.
Well, the enemy
This is what
officer
we prepared for.
has been defeated.
Now let's finish them off.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
maintain your resolve, men.
This
Do not
territory
falter now.
is ours.
This is the fate of all who oppose me.
Let's go.
Can't believe it.
The enemy
enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Finish me. All my might. March. You're most definitely a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Protect us. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Now is our chance to counterattack. Lord Xiao Yu, do not let me down.
Let's go. Our allied forces remain strong. Now, let us march together. Just as a dragon pierces the clouds, we shall pierce our foes. Attack Cao Cao! Take this! Forward march!
The situation has changed. We must protect his lordship. All units, make haste.
I think it's my turn. I won't allow Cao Cao's forces to have their way so easily. Move forward!
Well done, Sage. We've captured this strong point. Now, prepare to advance on the castle.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let us take that village. They say that Shu is a fertile land, after all.
Very well. Let's go. This much of steel should be enough to counter. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The damn fools still play at being bandits. Then by my honor, they will be punished.
Look at this, men! Valuables and food aplenty, as much as we can carry.
Is ours. The village is under attack, but it has nothing to do with our battle. Move forward! Let's go. Neither my heart nor my spear have broken. We shall meet again. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
There's no need for words. Come at me with everything you have.
Sacred Earth protect us.
You'll accept this, won't you?
What is this? The enemy officer has been defeated.
As for the looters, they will not escape my wrath. I shall cut them off from the chain forces.
This is hopeless.
Now is the time to attack the castle. Begin the assault!
I scarcely imagined that our blades would cross. But let us fight and forget everything else. This is as far as you go. Let's hit the castle. You're ready to die for it.
Yet another
The enemy officer
powerful general
has been
stands in our way. We cannot afford the slightest mistake.
How irritating! Must retreat!
God, it moves so slow. Just let me in.
Looking rough.
castle gates have been breached. Move the men forward. It's time to end this. Now advance!
Gotcha!
Getting ahead of yourself there. You do well to learn some patience.
Sacred Bird, protect us!
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been
Dream
defeated.
cannot end here. I must swallow my pride and run.
Looking rough.
I shall take you on personally. Ready yourself.
Let's go.
Regrettable.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This victory is just a stepping stone. But it is one more momentous than any before.
Tao Chin is nowhere to be found within the castle walls. He must have escaped before we got here.
So, Tao Qian has evaded us. Send out the troops and find him. We will be in serious trouble if he manages to get help from the other lords.
Reporting, sir!
What now?
Louis Bu is attacking Puyang! A large portion of Yen has been taken. Lord Xuanyu and Lord Chengyu are holding on as best they can, but the situation is not going in our favor.
Lords Xunyu and Chengyu? But then, what is Lord Chenggong up to?
There's no sign of him in the castle.
If it was him who called in Louis Bu, I knew he could not be trusted. Not only did he betray Dongzhuo, but now he dares to betray us too.
In a way, he's more reliable than anyone. He always chooses the path of greed. Loyalty be damned. Chen Gong has chosen to betray us, simply because the path I chose was not enough to satisfy his greed. Hence, our paths have diverged.
My lord, as I suggested before, we should withdraw from this point and turn back to recapture Puyang. If we lose our base in Yan, whatever victories we achieve in Shu will be hollow ones.
Withdraw the men. Notify the officers.
Sir!
That's okay. You didn't need Chen Gong anyway. I'm a better strategist.
I spent everything I had on making...
What do you need?
Think the guys who laid waste to our field?
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dongzhuo.
Louis Bu's reckless bravery is as unstoppable as a tempest. There's nothing anyone can do in the face of it. No way to predict which way it will blow next. But still, Chang'an alone was able to harness that tempest and use it to carry out his plans. It's a real pity that he turned to the other side. I wonder why he did it. Why did he betray Lord Cao Cao? You know, it would be like him to shake things up just for the sake of it. If we have only one life to live, might as well make it entertaining. Yes, I could buy that. But I've been thinking, and I have another theory. He may have been afraid of being overshadowed by Lord Cao Cao, of his own talent going unnoticed. If that is the cause, then I have to say, I respect his choice. This battle will be the ultimate test of his talent, and if he loses, his life will be forfeit. You have to admire his audacity, if nothing else. It would be disrespectful not to fight back with all our strength.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go.
We cannot allow Louis Bu to take our home base. We're taking back Yan.
Shall we initiate the advance?
Soon this land will belong to Lord Wu.
The enemy officer
The time
has been defeated.
to strike the finishing
The
blow.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Very well.
This territory
I'll finish them off myself.
It's time to advance.
Lord Xiahou Yuan, I'll leave Louis Bu to you. Don't worry about defeating him. We just need you to buy us as much time as you can. We must hurry
The enemy
to take
officer
as many
has
enemy
been
bases
defeated.
as possible. If we control enough of the battlefield, we should be able to isolate Louis Bu.
Fighting Louis Bu is going to be a The enemy officer has been defeated.
Never been one to turn down a
The enemy
challenge.
officer has been defeated. Take this. This territory
An improvement at last. But don't let up.
You're not half bad, but you'll never be strong enough to stop me. Failure
The enemy officer.
This is a lot harder than I thought. But I don't need to win. I just need to stand my ground.
The good officer is worth more than any strategic position. You need not die here.
This territory is ours. An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated.
No one can defeat the mighty Louis Bu. I'll destroy Cao Cao right here and now. It's time to advance.
This territory is ours.
I expected more out of an officer.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. This territory is
So
ours.
they say the battle is not in our favor. I know full well how formidable Cao Cao's forces can be. Lord Zheng Liao, you are skilled enough to cut through their ranks. Can I count on you?
It will be done. My blade will turn the tide of this battle. Start the advance. You think your little scraps of wood could stop me? It will take much more than that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can't believe they fell so easily. I'll have to
The enemy
reconsider
officer
just how superior Louis Bu's skills are.
This territory
cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense. Begin the advance.
Sacred Heart protect us. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Formidable indeed.
Reporting! Urgent message! Louis Bu's forces have destroyed our transport units! Most of the provisions brought from Shu were lost!
They didn't want to lose for nothing. Very impressive. Chen Gong.
Nothing can be done about it now. We cannot hope to fight Louis Bu without food for our men. We at least managed to take back some of our territory. In that, we should consider ourselves fortunate. So, Louis Bu has pulled back.
Likely he plans to hole up in Puyang Castle.
Most of our troops' rations and supplies are stored in Puyang. He knew exactly where our weak point was. Thanks to Lord Chengong, I don't doubt.
However, it will be almost impossible to take back Puyang by force. Our troops are exhausted, and we would suffer enormous casualties. Not to mention Liu Bei's army is in Shu. If he moved against us while we were besieging the castle, we could be crushed between him and the walls.
Which means we must hurry to secure provisions for our troops. And then, regroup.
Secure provisions indeed. But from where?
If we can't take them, we'll have to make our own. After all, Yen isn't the only place where food grows.
Aha!
Gathering food ourselves to make provisions. I have an idea.
I'm listening.
We have reports that Yellow Turban remnants are plundering Yu Province. Local officials are doing little to stop them. If we take the province under the pretext of stopping the plundering...
Ah, a cunning plan, Lord Shunyo. A little bold, perhaps, but it certainly could work.
Lu Bu's forces are spent and would be in no position to stop us. Eliminate the Yellow Turbans and restore order to Yu. So long as that is our goal, how could Liu Bei possibly interfere?
A solid plan. We will leave Puyang to Louis Bu for now. Tell the men to get ready to march for you.
Or to be friends with you.
Aha. And so we meet again. Our fates truly are linked, it seems. But once I lay eyes on you, my mind begins to race with conflicting thoughts. How about it? I'll tell you about how I left Cao Cao's side and became Lord Luibu's strategist. Whether you are an ally or foe, I respect you, and so I'd be grateful if you would listen to my tale. Why, you ask? Surely, you have something of an approximation already. Cao Cao is a great man, it cannot be denied. Truly one with the ability to realize his ambitions. And the subordinates he selects also possess incredible talent and wisdom. For many, there is no cause for dissatisfaction whatsoever. Under his leadership, unification of the land is a likely reality. And I have no doubt that his achievements will last far into the future. Cao Cao is a man who will accomplish supremacy through his own merit. It would be so simple and altogether too boring. I dream of carving my name into history myself through my own abilities. No need to force a positive response here, you know? I'm aware that my reasoning is both unconventional and self-oriented. Do I end up as a renowned officer that used all his knowledge to outwit Cao Cao? Or a fool who clumsily fails? In either case, the name Chen Gong will be known to the world and etched into the annals of history. That being said, I have no intention of accepting defeat. With my mind and Lord Louis Bu's prowess, we are certain to obtain supremacy. What say you? Ride with us and leave your mark on this age. Well, it matters not. It seems that we have already chosen different paths. Those born into times of great struggle care only to live and die without the burden of regret. Watch closely, and you will see how grand my story is in the end. Oh. Shall we begin?
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
I spent everything I had.
Xiao Pei is far smaller.
Think the guys who laid waste to our fields will be...
Ah, I was hoping you'd come.
That Cao Cao fellow's been making a name for himself thanks to his...
Oh, Eli. That was a splendid performance. Dun said you were a true warrior, and he wasn't wrong.
Lord Xiahou Yuan, you're too kind. Fact is, it was all thanks to you and his lordship. After I found myself driven away without a lord to serve, you took me under your wing. If the heavens haven't seen fit to bring me to you, I'd be nothing special at all. And that's the truth. You saved me from disgrace, and I swear I will pay you back with my life.
Easy now. No need to recklessly throw your life away. You're going to be protecting Cao Cao for a good many years yet. So keep up the good work, and don't let our lordship down.
You can count on me.
Well, is everyone here? Hmm?
Yes?
Yes.
Oh?
Hmm? thank you.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The yellow turbans of you have become mere brigands. I shall put them to the sword. Restore order to this region.
And allow me to command the vanguard. I shall forge us a path. Defense now.
The enemy officer.
There was talk of resistance against the Yellow Turbans. Troubling rumors, if true. Either way, it would not hurt to be prepared. Gordian Way.
The enemy officer.
Stay close to his lordship.
Been defeated.
Fear not! Come what may, I will protect him! That is very bad news indeed.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Unused fort. You can set up a position and hold them off.
This territory is ours.
We're prepared to meet the attack here. We will stop them in their tracks. Let's go.
In that case, I will go with Yue Jin. I must catch up to him quickly.
Begin the advance.
What's all that ruckus outside? If those brigands dare come this way, we'll drive them back.
Come back. It's what happens from here on that counts.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Let's go.
You be joining me then? Good. We might need your help.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Keep this up, and the fight will be ours. Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Looking rough.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is the enemy's main position. Don't stop now. Charge!
Even if the tide is on our side, we mustn't neglect our flanks. The enemy may have more pieces at play.
Getting too close. Archers! Deploy! Bring them down where they stand!
So, they did have more pieces at play. But we can't stay here under that hail of arrows.
Indeed. We have but one choice. To keep moving forward!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You first. Who the hell are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. You better get out of
this territory is ours.
Wait. You're those cursed brigands. pillaging and plundering again. I don't doubt, but not if I have anything to do with it.
This warrior. The one who's been protecting all the villages in this area. He's already wiped out many of our men single-handedly. Retreat! Now!
Looking rough.
Protect us. The situation
The
is
enemy
chaotic.
officer has been defeated.
The question is whether we prioritize the east or west flank.
Let's go. There's no point returning to the main position. Could cut south to take on South. That it? You'll keep me amused, I hope. All right, men. New order. We attack South.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Wait! Stop! I've got business with you.
I thought they'd cower in their fortress, but instead, they attacked our weakened east flank. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Strike back. Start the advance. Curses. How did this... For that giant.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
What is the enemy up to? Let's get out there and find out! Let's march!
You're finished.
My apologies for the trouble, but I'm mighty glad to see you.
We are the elite of the Yellow Turbans. We have survived these turbulent years, and we will survive you! Let's go! You are a true warrior,
The enemy officer has been defeated. Victory is at hand. Keep up the pace.
Looking rough.
Can't believe this.
We've taken care
The
of
enemy
business
officer
here.
has been defeated.
Let's hurry to defend the main position.
This territory is ours.
The end of the road.
Who are you? Who do you serve? You're brigands like the rest of them. You put the farmers to the sword and steal their food. But I will not let that happen.
So, refuses to speak with us. We have no choice but to fight.
Reporting! Some powerful warrior is attacking friend and foe alike. We're in disarray. We need orders, my lord. An opening.
Very interesting. A single warrior who can change the tide of a battle? I'd like to take this one alive. Yen Wei, you're just the one for the job. Can you capture this mighty warrior?
Well, if your lordship bids it, I shall try. Time to advance!
Protect us.
You handle your weapon well. Let's see just how good you are.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm done. Vanquished. I failed the villagers.
The Yellow Turbans have been driven away. Well done, everyone. Now, bring me the captive.
Huh? So, you're not here to plunder food from the village?
Well, we do seek food, that's true enough. But no one said anything about plundering. His lordship's trying to build a world where everyone has as much food as they'll ever need.
How? Does he intend to do that?
It's really quite simple. He'll give fields to everyone so they can grow their own crops. If war comes, the people will take up arms to defend the land. Basically, he wants what you've been doing here to spread across the whole realm.
You put it very well, Dion Wei.
It's no more than what I learned from the Lord himself.
The whole realm, you say? So, tell me, are you a great man?
That's not for me to say. Depends entirely on the work of those who serve me. If you were my ally, then perhaps the answer would be yes.
Ha! Wouldn't that be great? Join us and we'll make sure the harvest is bountiful enough to feed the realm.
Well, I don't know how much longer I can defend the village all alone. And you're saying you want to help not only us villagers, but everyone across the land? In that case, my mind's made up. Together, we'll have crops growing from one horizon to the next.
Then it's settled. We're comrades now. But first, what is your name, friend?
I am Shi-Chu. If you need any heavy lifting done, I'm your man. Hey, something going on? Hey.
Lord Guojia is so cool, isn't he? I'll never be like him, though. Can't even fake it.
Think the guys who laid
With our provisions running low, taking you was exactly what we needed. Now, we can maintain a foothold here for a while and plan our next move. Once our food shortage has been solved and our supply routes secured, we will be ready to take back Yan. You need to be more resolute. Otherwise, the men will be affected by your fear. We can succeed. There is no need to be nervous. When taking on a foe that is holed up in a castle, it is essential to have a force large enough to overwhelm the enemy. One needs enough soldiers to completely surround the castle and cut off all supply routes. Despair, then starvation will follow. That is the proper way to conduct a siege. Of course, it is impossible to mobilize an army large enough for such a task without sufficient rations and supplies. On the other hand, if you plan ahead and build the required supply lines, then victory is sure to follow, as sure as day follows night. Prepare the men to march. Wait for the crops to be harvested. That sort of thing. For now, we wait until the time comes for us to strike.
That Cao Cao fellow's been making a name for himself thanks to his sharp mind.
My apologies for calling on you like this. I'm sure you were also surprised to be handed a drink so suddenly. I figured. Such a gesture does seem suspicious. Though I do not have any untoward motives, I swear to you. This is simply my thanks for the other day. You saved my life, you see. After I failed to assassinate Dong Zhuo, you and Lord Cao Cao saved me from imprisonment. It is thanks to you that I live and breathe, and am able to serve his lordship. Now then, one moment, please. I fear I'm a bit shyer than most. If I don't fire myself up like this, I can hardly speak my mind. Good. That did the trick. I do have an ulterior motive for summoning you here. It's about your true identity, you see. Pardon my impudence, but you are the Guardian of Peace, are you not? Or I suppose I should say were, what with all of them dead except for you. The truth is, I had guessed as much when we met at Lord Wan Yun's manor. But this is the first time I'm able to confirm it myself. I heard that they undergo a special training regime. So I had misgivings that you might do harm to Lord Cao Cao. So I consulted with Lord Xun Yu in secret. Even so, I concluded that you have no reason to cause such harm. And that my worries were thus unfounded. From what I have heard, you have no memory of your past, yes? As such, I do not see you raising a hand to Lord Cao Cao. I was simply overthinking the situation. As such, I thought it would be best to thank you and apologize to you at the same time. That is all. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Sincerely, Xun Yu. Thank goodness. I feel I have said my piece. Perhaps realizing Lord Cao Cao's vision to unite this land shall be my life's work. Or it will cost me my life, at the very least. And then there's you, a guardian of peace who has brought us to this point. I will be counting on you further going forward. I shall have you become an indispensable piece of my greater plan. As such, I intend for the two of us to grow closer this evening.
Lord Guojia is so cool, isn't he? He'll never be like him, though. Can't even fake it.
I think the guys who laid waste to her.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong.
let's begin.
Yes.
Hmm? Hmm?
Yes.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go.
Let's go.
The time is right. We overthrow Louis Bu and take back Yin.
Sacred Bird protect us. He dares to seek another battle so soon. Then this is always Cao Cao's way.
The entire enemy army
The enemy
is
officer
holed up in
has
Puyang
been
Castle.
defeated.
They must be waiting for outside reinforcements. In which case, we proceed as planned. Have our armies block the roads to the castle. Shall we initiate the advance? My efforts are not enough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The main army has begun to march. Then, we will also head for Puyang Castle. Go, advance onward.
I am ready to march shoulder to shoulder with Louis Bu. I will not flinch.
You're gone!
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Perhaps I shouldn't have betrayed Cao Cao. Powerful though he may be, I do not regret my choice.
Come on then. I'm ready. I'll defeat each and every one of you. Raring to go.
Looking rough. Gotta be quicker than that. Oh, I see you. How's your time? Let's end this.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We can't take much more.
Let's go.
But then, what of our allies?
So, push things back to even ground? Still.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
protect this land. We will drive away all would-be invaders.
If we can hold this point, we'll be able to block their reinforcements. The battle is in our hands. Let us move fast.
Time to act. Time to end this. I can't.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Duty is a bitter pill. Let's go. Time to sally forward.
Now they have no means of attack. Initiative is ours. We just have to press home our advantage.
Now advance! And open. End this here!
Siege will not end well.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm going out, and I'll take Cao Cao's head myself.
I am ready. Now is not the right time!
Fear not, Shen Gong. No matter the odds, my strength will bring us victory.
Yes, this high ground will suffice. If we can draw the enemy in, we should be able to hit them with projectiles.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's clear the way.
Do better. That is why I must live to fight another day.
You are very skilled. It is a true honor for me to be able to fight alongside
The
you.
enemy officer has been defeated. You've done very well. The enemy
It's
officer
good to know I can
has
count
been
on you.
defeated.
Let's go.
You dare to come out here alone? I'll make you regret that decision.
Finally, someone with a backbone.
The enemy
Try
officer
not to perish
has been defeated.
Take this! With all my might.
I can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
True warrior's power.
Second first protect us. We will rush the castle and catch the enemy off guard.
You're Cao Cao's men.
My apologies. It was not our intention to startle you. You all seem so interested in everything going on outside that we thought it would be rude to interrupt by announcing our presence.
That's another enemy pounded into submission.
How about this? Damn it. Pathetic. Cao Cao, I will finish this. Just you wait. Don't get yourself killed in the meantime.
Come now.
Forward!
Pursuing a wounded beast is ill-advised. Allow Louis Bu his freedom for now. We've already accomplished our goal. Let us take this time to appreciate our efforts and celebrate the reclamation of our stronghold.
It's been a long time since I was last in Puyang.
I admit, it feels strange to be back. So much has happened. So many things have changed.
It has been quite hectic. Nonetheless, Lord Cao Cao has taken you and made great progress.
He has more subjects, more soldiers, and more officers. It's a far cry from those days back in Luoyang.
Indeed. I don't think there is any man under the heavens who commands more people or wields more power than he does. Even measured against his rivals, he stands above the crowd, the mightiest of the mighty.
Which begs the question, how should he wield such might?
After all, a single decision from his lordship can affect the course of the entire realm.
Well, Cao Cao, what do we do next?
What's next? Let me share with you my plan.
Hey, so you know our Lord loves giving us all special nicknames, right? He always calls Dian Wei, Eli, something coming evil, and I think he came up with a good one for Xin Yu. Oh yeah, and wasn't he the first one to start calling you Ziluan? Whoa, that's amazing. Our Lord is a genius. It sounds so powerful that it kind of makes me jealous. If I fight really well in the next battle, do you think maybe he'll give me a great nickname too? Whatever he chooses, I hope it makes me sound really fierce like tiger or bear or something like that.
Hey!
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too! Things have gotten so much better around here.
I hope things will become a little bit better for you.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Take this.
Take this.
Now.
Let's end this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Looking rough. Whoa.
After all the work I put in to open this shop,
I cannot read it.
think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed just to have a little land to till.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a...
Like that one's so easy. I just didn't it right.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! Obliterate you! Tables turned. Whoa. Time to act. Whoa. Looking rough. Whoa. How's this? Whoa. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Turn the tables. Sacred Bird, protect us. Looking rough. Time to act. Time to end this. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord...
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! I'll obliterate you!
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Easy. Take this. Take this.
Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
Kill points.
Nothing's changed. The state of the realm is as worrying as...
Whoa. Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! Take this! Obliterate you! Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Turn the tables. Take this.
Can't believe
the enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa.
Take this.
Whoa. Now. Tables turned.
Let's end this. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
work I put in to open this shop. I'd be in tears if it got burned.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Take this! Take that! Let's go.
Time to end this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. An opening.
Jingle dangle.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gonsun Zan's ranks.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
With all my might. With all my might.
I can see it all. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Take this! Nothing's changed. The state of the realm is as worrying.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle.
Time to act.
Prepare yourself. There we go.
Turn the table. Take this. Hunter down. Take this. Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield
Close
a
it is
weapon.
to being peaceful.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Let's go. Prepare yourself.
Whoa. Done for. Tables turn. With all my might.
All my might.
That.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa.
Finally.
After all the work I put in to open this shop.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed just to have a little land to till.
Things are going well enough around here.
I just saw a man who shined like the sun.
Looking rough.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Time to act. This territory is ours. Looking rough. Whoa.
Things are better since... They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old acquaintances.
Let's go. Take this. Whoa. Time to attack. Looking rough. Whoa. Whoa. Let's go.
I challenge you to battle.
I see it.
Prepare yourself.
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. This territory is ours. Let's go. Whoa.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
I see it. Let's go. Looking rough.
All my might.
Whoa. Time to attack. With all my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Gauntlet dance.
I heard the capital's been practically reduced. They say a mountain bandit's been snooping around here.
I just did this bad. Why am I doing it
Let's go. Yeah. Whoa. Take this. Is that it? Looking rough. Whoa. Whoa. Let's go. Is that it? Yes! Is that it? Yes! Is that it? Yeah. Looking rough.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Looking rough. Take this. Is that it? Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Let's go. Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! Turn this out. Take this! Is that it? Is that Let's go.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Series of strong attacks using the twin pikes. $1,400 more skill points. That's too much.
They say Deng Zhuo has disappeared. I wonder who we'll see try to take over the realm next.
If I hear one more yay,
Way the homie.
Hey, do you have a moment? It's nothing too serious. There's just something I'd like to say to you. Firstly, I want to thank you for your efforts in the battle with Louis Bu. If you hadn't been there, we'd have been in trouble. You have my gratitude, truly. I hope to repay the favor someday. Now you're making me blush. But it's nice to hear you feel that way. How can I put this? Your background is something of a mystery, right? Yet, my lord placed you at his side, regardless. He is nothing if not open-minded. But it's not like I'm trying to draw your story out of you, so you can relax. We're comrades now. Regardless of our backgrounds, we've both risen to prominence thanks to Lord Cao Cao. So, how about it? Will you serve him alongside me? With you there, I'd have another person I can really count on. I'm sure of it. Of course not. Please keep an open mind and think it over. My lord has a vision, One that gives me hope for the future. I'm desperate to help make it a reality. Yet there are many who would stand in his way. And sometimes, we're the only ones in a position to stop them. I'm sure you know what I mean. I'm not trying to worry you or anything, but just keep this in mind when times get tough, okay? Anyway, enough serious talk. Let's go eat. To protect a man like Lord Cao Cao, one must keep their strength up. You should follow my example.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will secede.
I think the guys who laid waste to our...
This is the right place for good grub. Why don't we have a meal together? Food's always better with company. Great. Then it's decided. Let's eat our fill. Heck, if we're going to enjoy ourselves, might as well try out a few places, am I right? Hey now, you're a real pal, you know that? All right, let's go enjoy a night on the town. Well now, I'll take you around to a few choice eateries. That one over there is good. Same with the one on the corner. After those, we ought to take a stroll over to the edge of town. Happy to hear it. All of them are great, believe you me. And by great, I'm talking tasty, cheap spots where you can kick back and eat in peace. Oh, and they use food harvested from real nice fields. Veggies and potatoes really get tasty when people put their heads together and put in a ton of hard work on the daily. One of the higher-ups might get mad if they heard me say this, but don't you think tending to fields and warfare are kind of similar? So you get me. Glad to hear it. Farmers fight against weather, unknown diseases, you name it. They're risking their lives as much as the rest of us. Boy, all this talking is making me hungry. Let's hurry and get to our first stop. We'll eat tons. Be thankful for the great food, then eat tons more.
Hey! I'm glad I ran into you. Felt like talking to you for a moment. I know this place with some good food. Feel like joining? Huh? Caught you at a bad time, have I? Did I get ahead of myself again? You see, in battles, I usually get ordered to charge head first into the enemy ranks. Now, it's gotten to be so much of a habit that, as you can see, I have trouble holding back. Oh, is it now? Feels weird to have it said to my face. Anyway, I've been trying to find ways to make this trait of mine useful, like transporting rations more quickly and such. You can't skimp out on supplies. It can sway the tide of a battle. That's a lesson we learned when we went up against Louis Bu. Yeah, isn't it? Good to see that you get it too. That being said, I still don't know how to improve the rations transport. I've been trying and failing, and just when I think I have it, I fail again. I just keep going around in circles. It's a hassle. But, funnily enough, I don't hate doing it. And with you around, I think things will be even better. Oh, I might have prattled on a little too long. Let's talk more over food, eh? That's what I like to hear. Time to go discuss it over a meal. Let's go then. We're gonna eat till dawn.
That Cao Cao fellow's been making a name for himself thanks to his sharp mind.
Well,
Dirty's the mix. Well, that's good to know.
well, the Emperor has safely fled from Chang'an.
Yes, but he has been forced to ally himself with people of ill repute, having no one else to turn to. It's said that both Li Jue and Guo Shi's men are trying to track him down.
Those two are the fiends who wrought havoc in Chang'an. They're following in Dong Zhuo's wicked ways. I want to do whatever I can to keep His Majesty from falling into their hands. That's what has brought me here, to ask you for advice.
I see. It is only natural that a loyal subject of the Emperor would want to save him from peril. In any case, he is a valuable asset. If he were under our control, we would gain a great deal of power. That would certainly benefit Lord Cao Cao. But he has yet to make a move, since he lacks justification to take the Emperor under his protection.
A lack of justification?
Yes. Placing the Emperor under our control without good reason would make us no different than Dong Zhuo. And if we go down the same path as that man, we are doomed.
It certainly is a complicated situation. I only wish there were some way we could convey our intentions to His Majesty.
This is just a thought, but perhaps we don't need to worry about it too much.
We don't?
What the Emperor desires is a powerful protector. But it can't be some deviant boor like Dong Zhuo. It needs to be someone who will govern competently. At the present moment, Lord Cao Cao is the closest to that ideal. So what if we simply continue to help him gain more power?
I see. His Majesty's eyes will be drawn to us.
Yes, that's the way I see it. So I think our optimal course of action is to simply continue putting forth our best efforts and let fate decide what happens.
We will rescue His Majesty.
So we finally received word.
Yes. Our orders are to eliminate the traitors to the throne and guard the Emperor on his way to the palace in Luoyang.
Well, I'll be damned. This is a cause I can get behind. I can't believe we get to help the Emperor himself.
It shows that Lord Cao Cao's status has risen above that of a mere governor. Heartening indeed.
Cao Cao, we cannot make the slightest mistake here.
Yes. And that's why I will need all of you at your best.
Wrong.
We must work together as one
It's
to
the
bring the
third playthrough. See how in the top left it's kind of like hard to see, but it's like grayed out. There's like two other factions. There's a playthrough. It's like 3 houses. There's a faction that's its own playthrough. I need to change my gear.
That Cao Cao fellow's been...
That way I look right when I go into the next chapter. Yeah, this is the third route.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of work. This will be like my last battle, cause it'll be the end of the chapter.
Right.
I'll do the next chapter next time. They just get really long because of all the people I gotta talk to raise their bonds.
Yes.
Yes.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. We have but one goal to achieve. We must overcome all obstacles to save the Emperor. I'm counting on you all, a wise and courageous warrior.
The
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It seems that Li Jue's forces are pursuing the Emperor. We must hurry to his rescue.
This territory faces the enemy officer.
We will clear the path to Luoyang and welcome the Emperor there. We're dealing with royalty here, so let's get this done quick. All right, let's move out. Begin the advance. Arrogant fools, coming to claim the throne for yourselves. You will face Xi Huan instead.
You are very skilled.
The enemy officer.
It is a true honor for me to be able to fight alongside you.
Now.
Can't believe
the enemy officer has been defeated. Now. Whoa. Let's go.
We're in a tough spot. We've got to pull out all the stops. Now more than ever.
Can't hold out for much longer.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go. Let's go.
We are grateful for your aid. But who on earth?
We were in the service of Lord Cao Cao. We received the Emperor's call for aid and have come to offer our assistance.
Lord Cao Cao's trustworthy vassals. What a welcome turn of events.
Here we go. The enemy.
It's
nothing now. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We end this here.
Whoa. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
Let's go.
Enemies in the near vicinity have been dealt with. Lord Cao Cao, your aid has been most welcome.
Let's go.
Well, we have rescued the Emperor. Now, we just need to get him out of here safely.
Find the Emperor! Not to breach Luoyang yet!
Finished.
And there are the pursuers. Right on cue. We should leave right away.
Whoa. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening.
We cannot allow any harm to come to the Emperor. Could we not try traveling the path with as few enemy forces as possible?
The enemy holds a strong position here. We'll just have to go around them.
This location is too valuable to be
the enemy officer.
Fortify our defenses,
defeated.
comrades!
Looking rough.
Let's go! Nice try.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! You're finished!
Not bad. The enemy officer has been defeated. Is that it? Let's go.
Once again, we must choose a passage here. Now, how do things look up ahead? Good. Their defenses are weak here. That means we'll be able to take the shortest route to Luoyang.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All right, advance! Keep up the pace, guys! Time to advance!
Halt! We're taking the Emperor with us.
Sacred Bird protect us.
Our skills are impressive. The enemy officer
learned a lot from
has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Let's go.
If you will, wait. Shall we?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Continue working hard to
The enemy officer
for everyone
has been
else.
defeated.
We have repelled the pursuers. Now, let us make haste in our advance.
I think the time has come to employ a little trap. Commence the advance.
Now that we've come this far, Luoyang is but a stone's throw away. We should keep moving.
You thought you could just walk away with the Emperor? You'll never escape us!
All units, charge! Secure the Emperor before they enter Luoyang!
Li Cui. I never expected him to command such a force. I must urge the Emperor to enter Luoyang immediately. There must be a shield to buy time for the Emperor to escape.
The enemy officer
assemble
has been
before
defeated.
Hulao Gate.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
To be honest, I'd rather not risk my life here. Besides, I've already fulfilled my duties.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
How's this? The enemy officer has been defeated.
It is futile to fight against an army of this size. Now, Your Majesty, if you would kindly place yourself back under our protection.
The only choice we have is to defeat them head-on. Go now, my fiercest warrior! Slaughter the beasts that
Okay.
There is no end to them. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this. Your Majesty, I'm glad to see you are unharmed.
Cao Cao will protect you from here on out.
Stay out of our way! The Emperor belongs to us!
The Emperor has reached Luoyang? There's still time.
All units, break through Hulao Gate! Pursue the Emperor!
So, we refuse to back down. Must be destroyed.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We are the rightful guardians of the Emperor. We will not allow you to take him from us.
My blade is guided by unshakable loyalty. Traitors and
infidels are no match for my resolve.
Impressive. Both were quite unlike any other. A straight and sturdy blade, sharp to perfection.
You seem unstoppable now. Clearly a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
I expected more out of an officer.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You know how to fight. Could I?
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Such a force without fear. What commendable courage.
His Majesty will now be able to rest easy within Luoyang. Thank you for all your efforts.
What did you say? You wish to have me placed under your protection?
The ruined Luoyang is in a pitiful state, is it not?
So, you would use me as your political puppet? Like Dongzhou, then Li Jue and Gou Shi, like the territorial beasts of the world?
As you say. The greed of man throws order into chaos, breeds all the strife we face in this world. Even so, those lacking desire lose sight of their path, of how to live. What we need are laws and systems to regulate such desires. Strength to safeguard such statutes and amend any unrest. And at the zenith of this structure, we need you, Your Majesty, as a symbol most sacrosanct.
Cao Cao, what is it you?
A new world. Be that as it may, for the sake of one's ambitions, one must eradicate those standing in the way, or face being eradicated. This is the path I, Cao Cao, dare to walk. The path of absolute rule.
Cao Cao has decided on his goal and gained the means to fulfill it. With pure reason as his guiding principle, he aims to control the land. However, so steadfast is his dedication to this principle that he risks eliminating not only corruption, but compassion as well. His path will be a trying one. If his conquest is to succeed, countless lives will be lost. Guardian of Peace. If you believe that Cao Cao is the hero that will bring an end to the chaos, then walk alongside him. Well...
We're coming in.
We have something really important to discuss. It's about your future with us and our Lord.
As I'm sure you've heard, Cao Cao has made the decision to bring the Emperor to you. This will be a great step forward on his path to supremacy. We know what steps we must take from here on out. All that's left now is to take them. So, how about it? Will you tread this path with us?
You are wasted as a mere hired hand. Enter the service of Lord Cao Cao officially so that we can build a powerful new kingdom. Now, I really shouldn't be the one to say this, but the path our Lord has chosen will not be easy. We will likely have to fight all sorts of rivals along the way. I suppose that's what it takes to rule by the sword. That's why having you with us would be so reassuring. More than anything, we would hate to see a friend among the ranks of our enemies.
Nevertheless, this decision will affect your future. So will you join us or not? Think carefully before making your choice. You will. Cao Cao will be pleased to hear that.
All right. Then we should deliver the news to our Lord right away. But really, it pleases me greatly to have you join us. You won't regret it.
Having you under Cao Cao's command will lift some of the weight off my shoulders. I'm counting on you.
Here, all done. For now. Yeah, everybody just has to die for peace. It's like siding with Gandhi in nuclear arms to promote peace. Let's see. Who can I go to? We'll go to your favorite person, jeez. He's playing your game. Good old Serby bot. Theory bot. But yeah, we're gonna go head to Skullbone. Watch some crazy castle. Drives you crazy. But thanks everybody for coming by and hanging out. Take care. Have a good one. Bye. I love you all.